Welcome to No Longer Bound Sisterhood. I want to begin by acknowledging you for being here. Showing up matters. It takes courage to admit that something needs attention, especially when everything looks fine on the outside. This space is safe. You don't have to perform here. You don't have to prove strength here. You get to simply be present. Take a breath with me. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Week 1 is not about fixing anything. It's not about rushing into change or trying to solve everything all at once. Week 1 is about awareness, because you cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. When people hear the word bound, they often think it means weak, broken, or stuck. But that is not the truth. Being bound simply means something unresolved still has influence over you. Bondage isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's familiar. Sometimes it hides behind productivity, responsibility, faith, and strength. You can be emotionally bound, carrying fear, resentment, grief, or unforgiveness. You can be mentally bound, trapped in negative self-talk, overthinking, or comparison. You can be spiritually bound, living with shame, disconnection, or doubt. And you can be bound generationally, repeating patterns you never chose but learned to normalize. Many of us learn how to cope before we learn how to heal. Coping helped us survive. Coping helped us function. But coping is not the same as healing. I want you to gently ask yourself this question. Where do I feel restricted, even though everything looks fine? Not where things are falling apart, where things look okay but don't feel free. Strong women often hide the deepest wounds. We learned early how to keep going, how to show up, how to push through. Strength became survival, being the dependable one, being the helper, being the one everyone leans on, saying, I am fine when you are exhausted, staying busy so you don't have to feel. But here is the truth we don't talk about enough. Strength without healing becomes a prison. You can be strong and still be hurting. You can be capable and still be bound. Ask yourself honestly, who am I when no one needs anything from me? Who am I when I am not performing, fixing, or carrying? Here is a hard but loving truth. Functioning is not freedom. Functioning means you have learned how to manage pain. Freedom means the pain no longer controls you. You can go to work. You can lead. You can serve. You can love others deeply and still be bound. Survival skills kept you alive, but they cannot take you where God is calling you. I see so many women moving forward, doing all the right things, but dragging invisible chains behind them. You can be successful and still stuck. Some of us avoid awareness because we are afraid to reopen old wounds, afraid to admit we are not as healed as we thought, afraid of feeling emotions we buried a long time ago. But awareness is not weakness. Awareness is courage. God does not expose to embarrass. He exposes to heal. Avoidance delays freedom. Awareness activates it. You are not going backward by acknowledging pain. You are positioning yourself to finally move forward. Let me say this clearly. You are not responsible for what happened to you, but you're responsible for what you do with it now. Accountability is not blame. Ownership is power. Staying bound may be familiar, but it is no longer acceptable. Healing requires participation. Freedom begins with truth. Not shame, not condemnation, but truth. I want to take a moment right now for awareness. Place a hand on your chest if you can. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. No fixing, no judging, just noticing. Ask yourself gently, where am I functioning but not free? What have I normalized that is costing me peace? What am I tired of carrying? You don't have to solve it today. You don't have to figure it all out. Just name it. Awareness is enough for now. This week is not about changing everything. It is about seeing clearly. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming aware. I encourage you to journal what came up for you after this session. Choose one area you will focus on during this journey. No fixing yet, just honesty. You are no longer bound, not because everything is perfect, but because you chose truth. And truth is the doorway to freedom. I'll see you in week 2. And